Alright, secondhand toy dealer here, and look at this thing that I found on Facebook Marketplace. 1980s, maybe a 1970s Gumball machine on a stand. I found this on Facebook Marketplace for $50. That may not be an awesome deal, but I thought that would look really cool in my collection room. It seems to be in really good shape. It's completely functional. Everything seems to be there and works. All the internals look pretty good. It is a 25-cent gumball machine. So this one here was set up for candy dispensing. You've got that little adjustable mechanism in there so you can change the serving size of candy. And that's what this guy had in there. He had M&Ms. I thought, what can I put in here? And there's not much you can do without changing the mechanism. That small bouncy ball is barely going to clear. Let me show you how that works. And I'll put a quarter in here and give it a twist. I should have positioned the ball better. I'll put another quarter in here, and you can see that it's really struggling, and you can force it, but I'm thinking at some point you're just going to be tearing up the rubber on the bouncy balls. It did come through, but it was rough. What I intended to put in here were these little acorn capsules, and those absolutely will not work with this mechanism. I don't know if I could purchase a different mechanism to accommodate these, but honestly, I don't know that I really want to sell them. I just want to set it up to look like it's a gumball machine in a store. I picked up these toys with these acorn capsules in a lot from Amazon for $17. It came with 50 prizes or toys, which brings that price to about 34 cents per item. So if I were to sell them, I would lose 9 cents every time somebody bought something. And these prizes are nothing to get real excited about. I mean, like little paper tattoos, jelly rings. I was gonna put some micro machines in them, but you can only fit the very small micro machines. I've got that toy that came out of the Garbage Pail Kids blind box. And this is a little frog that came out of a Star Wars Grogu toy. I'm going to take one of these prank $100 bills, fold it up, and make sure that it's able to be seen in the window when I put all these capsules in the machine. You can see as I dump these 50 prizes in here, it barely fills the machine halfway. So I'm gonna have to either order more or rig something up so that it's not going to look half empty. I don't really want to sell anything through it, and I'm afraid that my kids' friends are gonna come through and say, "Oh, I've got a quarter, I'm gonna buy something." And they're going to jam the machine, and even if the machine fed right, I'd still lose money. So I've got this little plastic tray here that I cut out of a plastic sheet, and I'm going to set it in place so that no items can fit into the mechanism, and if somebody puts a quarter in, they're just going to lose their quarter. I also fashioned up a little spacer here so I can keep this core hollow, and that will help fill this gumball machine up. You won't be able to see the empty space inside when it's all filled up. I got on eBay and found a gumball machine sample card. So it's got all of these old 1980s toys that you could get in gumball machines, and when I put it in place and I tested it out, the little ring prizes kind of cant the card away from the glass on that side, on the right side, So I didn't really like the way that that looked. I would rather it be more uniform. So I took and got some more of that plastic out and fashioned a little spacer so that it would sit in the machine straight. And I just went ahead and taped the card to the spacer, and we'll set that into place, and that should keep it more uniform in the machine. It won't look like it's twisted and canted in the machine, and it's right up against the glass, those rings, but it still keeps the rest of it at that same distance from one side to the other. But I really like the way that that looks. So this is the Gumball machine all filled up. I feel like you can't really see the spacer very well, especially at a glance. If you get real close and look, you might be able to see that there is a hollow space in the Gumball machine, but especially at a glance, it looks like it's just full of prizes. And you can see the $100 bill, and I made sure that you could see the Micro Machine and the Garbage Pail Kid toy. So maybe the side that's exposed, you'll think that there's cooler stuff in there than there actually really is. But I'll get that set up next to my cash register by my retail display case. I picked up this cash register from a comic book store that was upgrading. I paid $30 for this cash register. It's fully functional. They're going for like $200-300 on eBay. So I was really excited to have picked that up. And that really helps to sell this room that I'm trying to set up to look like it is a toy store. So I'm nearly done setting this up. Stay tuned for a collection room tour. Thanks for checking out my videos. Hopefully, we'll catch you next time.
That was awesome! Yes! That's awesome!
It's pretty cool, I guess.
Are you gonna be a dork your whole life? Hope not.
I'm really, really sorry. I apologize unreservedly. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact and was in no way fair comment and was motivated purely by malice. And I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family. And I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future.